Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn what is the array, how you can build up your own array. If you are new to arrays, you can just learn these array from the scratch, and we will cover a very typical example with the basic tricks. Now I'm going to start my example. In this example, what I'm going to do, here is my data. You can see here we have serial numbers, region, department, name, product, quantity, rate, and sales. Now we are going to put a filter function based on these three conditions. So every time these three conditions will be satisfied, then my data will be filtered out. Now here we have one more condition in it. If any of the three conditions, if we delete, let's say any of one condition, I'm deleting first one, then the data will continue to be filtered out. Means if I have three conditions, then the data would be filtered out based on these three conditions. If we have two conditions, then the data would be filtered out based on that two conditions. And if we have only one conditions, then the data would be filtered out based on that only single condition. So that I'm going to build it in this example, and I'm going to explain how you can build the long arrays, how you can build the long functions. Just start with the basic one. So here it is. So now I'm presuming I don't know the arrays. So what is the array? Array means when you are evaluating multiple cells in one cell. Means, let's say I am evaluating these all cells, whether these all departments locate are equal to this one or not. So whenever we are evaluating multiple cells in one cell, then it is called as arrays. Now you will see, since I am using Office 365, so it will automatically evaluate and provide the answer like this. So it is evaluating, so it is showing me the first one is not equal to accounts, so it is giving me false. Second one is equal to accounts, so it is giving me true. So this is your array. Now every time when we got answer in false and true, it means whenever we are talking about false, false is always equal to your 0, and true is always equal to 1 in Excel. That's why in VLOOKUP we generally use 0 or 1 in the last condition, or we can use false or true. Choice is yours. Now we are going to start with the example. The example is little bit tricky. So what I'm going to do, I have already filtered out the department first. Now in the second one, I'm going to filter out the name. I don't know how to build the long array functions, so I'm just doing one by one. So now I'm filtering my name. Again, I'm taking the help of arrays. So I'm going to select the name like this, equals, lock it. This would be equal with this name or not. Again, this will evaluate and press and like this. So basically, it is again evaluating and it is providing me the answer in multiple cells. So this is called as array. Now, if I'm talking about reason, then I'm going to check the reason also. So I'm going to select this, lock it, equals with this one, the last one. Now enter, and you will see we have evaluated all the three conditions. Now what I'm going to do, false means 0, false means 0, false means 0. I'm going to filter out the conditions and I'm going to add these three conditions. Let's say I'm adding this, so adding. Now here is 0, sorry, plus 0 plus 0, so it will provide me 0. If I'm going to drag and drop, As you will see, here we have 3 max, and here we have 3, here we have 1, here we have 3. Whenever we are getting 3 means all the conditions are true, means all the conditions are satisfying. You can see in the second example, here we have reason is, condition is satisfying, department is accounts, condition is also satisfying, and if we are talking about name, so name is also here satisfying, so that is going to provide us number 3. So what we have done, we have built up 3 arrays, 1 2 3, and what we have done, we have added all the arrays. Now I'm going to check, see, if I'm going to delete this, let's say I'm deleting the name part. So every time when two condition will be meeting, so it will provide me number 2, and if one condition is meeting, so it will provide me number 1. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to filter out the maximum number in it. How we can filter out the maximum number? Let's say I'm checking maximum. So I'm checking, now select your data like this, lock it equals this one, equals max of this one. So I'm checking whether this whole range is equal to your max or not. So it will give me some true and falses, and you can see when three condition will be satisfying, always the answer would be 3. So it will give me answer true. And if we are talking about two conditions, so it will again give the true on the max a number, and we can filter out that condition. So you see, what I have done, I have put 4 arrays this time, 1 2 and 3 and 4. Now I'm going to concatenate and build a large function. Now this is the good part. I'm going to build the arrays function now, array formula. Now how we can do it? So if you are not able to do it in single shot, you can just segment those array part in multiple component like I have done here. Now what you can do, just copy the function like this. So I'm going to open the clipboard, I'm going to delete this. Now I need to copy the formula one by one. So I'm copying it, copy, see it has copied in clipboard. Now go to second one, copy, as you can see. Now again I'm going to copy the third one, and here it is. Now here it is adding part of all the threes, so I'm not going to copy this. And here we have fourth part, which is extracting the maximum of all the three, so I'm not going to copy that. Now I'm going to, what I'm going to do in it, I'm going to merge all the four array part and get the one answer. And I can get the answer based on these three conditions. Let me just tell you how we can evaluate. So I'm putting filter in it, filter array means your data. So filter function can deal with your arrays. That's why it is asking array include always you need to enter in true and falses. So I'm getting true and falses here. So here is the true and falses. Lock it and enter. I don't need to take the header because it is not in true and false. So I need to start from the number 5, and here it is. So you will see I have two conditions here, and let me just hide it. And I am getting two filter condition here. If I'm putting three conditions, let's say logistics, so now I am getting three filter condition data. Now let's merge all the array part in one cell, and let's not take the help of helper column. Now Let me just unhide the function once again. Now delete this. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to filter out the same transaction. Array means your data which you need to filter out in it, comma. Include, always you need to give in true and falses, but this time I'm not give the reference of this column. I need to build the whole 5 column in one cell. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to start the process once again. I'm going to add one column. Here it is. Now what I am doing, I am adding 3 columns, so I am adding 3 column one by one, plus, here it is, plus, open the parentheses, third one, lock it. Now I need to lock this J8, J7 and J6. Now what is providing me, it is providing me the fourth column which is adding all the 3 conditions. Now see, I have already built 3 arrays. Now I am going to provide a maximum value. How we have calculated the maximum? So just take the reference of that cell and put the equal sign with the maximum. So I am going to take the reference of that one also. So this one would be equal to max, paste it, close the parentheses. If you don't have any filter condition, you can put no data has found. So I am doing some mistake here, and you can see in this data I am sometime I'm taking A4 instead of this A4. I need to take A5. Now enter, and you will see all the 2 conditions has satisfied. If I'm talking about third one, and you will see here we have 3 conditions on which we have filtered the data. Now what we have learned how to build the arrays, what is the array, and how we can concatenate multiple arrays, and how to put filter condition, and if all the condition will be satisfied, then how you can filter out that data. So this is the merging of the multiple arrays and multiple arguments, and you can get the results like this. So here is this. So if you are liking my video, you can just subscribe the channel as my